How's it going, guys? Bring Your Platoon here, and welcome back to another great set of games in World of Tanks Xbox One Edition post-update 6.0. This video is going to be all about the M48A2 120mm tank. It's a Tier 10 premium American medium tank. They call it a premium tank, but it only gets an extra 5% XP earned, so that's stupid. But anyway, it's a reward tank. Let's call it that instead of a premium tank. But it's going to be 5 games in one video. I know it's a lot, and the reason I'm doing it that way is because, well, when you record for a long period of time and you get so many good games with one tank, you don't want to get rid of all the good games, and you don't want to upload them all single file. Otherwise, the content you put out gets pretty fucking stagnant, and then people get bored and start watching other people's videos because they're offering you better variety of tanks. So I want to do that still. Not limiting myself to too many uploads, but when I get too many games that are fantastic, in my opinion, all bunched up in one recording session, I will try to upload them all. It's just going to be a clusterfuck of double features, triple features, or even quad features all mushed together in one upload. But yeah, if you don't like that, I apologize. It's just the way I like to do things. We're going to start off the video with the best game I've had in this tank so far involving damage combined, and it's going to go past the 11K mark. So yeah, don't know how I pulled this out of my ass. I got pretty shit on early in the game, and I'm already up to 4,400 damage spotted. 5,400 damage if you wanna, or sorry, 5,500 damage if you wanna combine that with my base damage. So spotting helps on this map if you're already fires at where you are, and if he doesn't, then you're kind of SOL when you're in this spot. Ideally, I would like to be over in, I don't know, G1 or so in a bush and firing when I'm far enough away from it so I can shoot safely without getting detected. This isn't really only a spot that heavy should use, or very highly armored tank destroyers, just because you can be focus fired very easily, and as you can see, you can get artied very quickly and easily as well, even if they're all the way over in like A5, A6. How can they shoot you? Well, they can splash you. It's pretty great. But yeah, either you're going to want to make a quick move for the bushes that I just went over in G1, or you're going to want to be in a very heavily armored heavy tank destroyer, pretty much anything with armor, and go there and side scrape and hope for the best, because once you get stuck there, it's very difficult to advance forward. Or you can be hyper aggressive and go in a high mobility tank up this hill practically immediately, and then just hope to God that you don't get spotted out in the open or YOLO'd by light tanks at the beginning of the game, because again, arty is a thing and it can ruin your day fairly quickly. So I'm on a one hit. If arty hits me or splashes near me, I'm fucked unless it's a British artillery. But even then, I'm pretty sure I would have gotten splash damage. I get a nice free pen here. I don't know why my gun didn't want to fire there. That was kind of weird. Unless I was reloading heat at the time, but I wasn't really paying attention. I'm not really proud of this game. Like, yeah, the damage is great that I managed to rack up with my team's assistance, but it's not a lot of base damage, and I guess that's just the greedy part of me showing his worst side, or my worst self. But I love games where I can rack up a crazy amount of base damage, getting at least 3 times as much as any other teammate managed to achieve in the game. Oh my god, I stole that arty kill. Nice. Beautiful. I know that Death Star wants to kill me. I bounce a shot off my turret. That was phenomenal. He must have hit the very roof of my tank, or the very angled part of the above my gun. I managed another little pen there in his kind of viewport thing. And then he goes down by someone else, which is fine. I did plenty there. So I did 11,100 damage combined in this game. Hilarious. Very hilarious indeed. But there's the stats. Yep, that's 7,200 assisted damage plus 3,900 base damage. Yep, right on the money. 11,100 damage combined. Incredible. And to make this even better, all these strands of games even better, you get like 200,000 silver every good game you get because of the times 2 silver earning capabilities for tier 10 tanks. Plus, I also have extra season or post season rewards going on, so I also have a 25% silver boost from that as well. So, yeah, it's like running a premium tank in tier 10 and then some. Hilarious. This game is going to be another shit beating, but it's going to be the type of game that I like. Also, another fun thing to point out, none of these games will be featuring the same map, which is crazy, I know, considering the shitty map rotation. We get like 9 maps. I'll actually look up the amount of maps that we get in tier 10 alone, and it's actually mind-boggling because it does not fucking feel like it. Where is it? Where is it? Maps we're still getting as of 6.0. Pilsen, Kasserine, Arctic Region, Fisherman's Bay, El Haluf, Mountain Pass, Abbey, Cliff, Sunset Coast. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep, 9 maps. I fucking nailed it. What do I do on this map? I like to spot. If I go into a bush, I can very easily abuse my camo. I have the camouflage expertise, the silent driving skill, as well as muffled or muzzled shot, whatever the fuck it is, just to make my camouflage that much more aidsy. If you don't have muzzled shot on, I do believe your camo, it's not great. It's like 360 meters of concealment, or that's what your level of concealment is, sorry, and that's not great. Like, granted, you should not expect to have that good of concealment in your medium tanks. Your medium tanks are used to brawl, used to dish out damage in short periods of time, and you shouldn't be using them to snipe primarily. When you can, it's great, but when you can't, obviously you want to use the DPM potential that you have to make sure that the enemies kind of get whittled down before they overwhelm you with their amazing amount of numbers. I don't know how that penned him. That was just a luck of the draw RNG roll right here. And I see that we have control. Oh, I guess in this game I'm playing with Steve, aka Happy Bunny, so that's fun. Yeah, we have the... What the fuck is that? The J line's controlled. That FV's hiding, so I'm going to take this momentum... Or this moment. Sorry. My vocabulary is a little shit right now because it's very late, 1:30 a.m. Fun times. I'm going to take this moment to catch this bad shot off guard, except my shot goes a little bit higher than I wanted it to, and bounces off his front end because it's highly angled. Not the best shot that I made, but it's whatever. And then he gets tracked. I don't get damaged, luckily. He was on the reload. Very fortunate for me. Very stupid of me to miss that auto ricochet shot, but it's fine. It's fine. We're moving on. We're moving on. Their team's getting walloped. We still have not won this completely. I'm going to be as defensive as possible. Well, again, keeping my gun hot because I am indeed a medium tank. I want to finish off this FB. He got set on fire. I imagine he's hurting pretty bad. No, he fixed it. Oh, no. His engine was fucked up. Oh, his gas tank. Yeah. He's having a bad time. Oh, he was ammo rack too. That's cool beans. That sucks for that guy. But that's why you have... Oh, also I'm running premium consumables for both the med kit as well as the repair kit in this... in all these games because of the silver multiplier. So, not too keen on spending money to make money. I don't care, because that means when my crew members die, I can just heal them and then have the ability to heal all of them again in 60 seconds. So, not worried about it. Not worried about it. Hold on a bit. I don't think I have pain tolerance on as well. I had to sacrifice that in order to put on snapshot or something. I don't know. I feel like having perks and skills that are immediately helpful to you are better than having skills that can only be put into effect after certain circumstances occur. Like, for instance, your crew dying. But in order to counteract my crew dying, I have the reusable consumable on, therefore nullifying the need to have on the single-use, or nullifying the need to have pain tolerance on my tank. Jesus Christ. English is hard. I'm trying really hard not to get bipped on by this Jagdpanzer E100. I'm sure he's aiming for my hatch. He does not have to. All he has to do is shoot my bottom left or bottom right in my turret, if he can even see that much. Or he can hit my hatch and then get fucked over. But I know he just fired, so I feel confident in my DPM to just keep putting shots into him left and right. And I do. I don't think I miss a shot on him, which is awesome. A lot of extra damage for me. We're now almost up to 7k base damage. I would not recommend doing what I did. As you can see, the medium tank below me just took a shit ton of health off of his HP pool. Don't know how this doesn't hurt me at all. Probably would have been better off going sideways in my tank, but luckily, either way, I wouldn't have taken damage there. So very weird. Do exactly what I did if you want to go off that cliff without hurting your tank at all. But, once again, wouldn't recommend it in a... only would recommend it doing it in a last-ditch effort, either to get more damage or to get away from people killing you. But, yeah. The mouse... well, he's very focused on tracking me. I don't know why. He has no allies to help him out here, but it is what it is. And he's pretty SOL. Not really a lot to say here. I get the finishing blow on him because reasons. I also sacrificed... I keep saying and I apologize, but it's going to happen throughout the video. The rapid loading skill for a little bit, I sacrificed that to put on advanced concealment to make my concealment around 330 instead of 360 or 370. Because I thought it would help. And I feel like it does. I find myself getting a lot more spotting / assisted damage when I had it on versus when I had it off. So that's pretty good, especially when I'm going for the mark in this thing, because, hey, why not? It's another American medium tank, I might as well. After I 3-mark the... oh, fuck. I have to mark the M4, and then I'll be able to say that I did all the American heavies and the mediums. So, that's cool. Very excited for that. I don't know when that's going to happen, but, yeah, or at least all the standard tech tree American mediums. But that's cool. I like 3-marking tanks. I like 3-marking the entire standard tech tree line. I could give a shit about the M60, although I'll probably end up getting that if they offer it as a reward again. Or are they? I think they are offering it as a reward again. But for what, though? I don't know. Oh, for the daily... Yeah. For the daily challenges, right? I think you have to get so much XP 3 times a day. It's like 3 matches worth of XP. Even if you lose, you should get that much by default. I think it's 1,000 XP every... well, no. You have to do decent in a loss to get that much XP. But, yeah, 3 times a day for like 70 days. And then you can get the M60 at the end of it. So, yeah, maybe I will end up 3-marking that. Because that thing has an auto-ricochet upper plate when you're using all of its gun depression, and I think it's 9 degrees. But, again, its DPM is phenomenal, and it's better than this thing. And I love the T95E6 because it had DPM on its side. Regardless of whether or not it didn't have the best armor for the turret, it was still better than this thing's. So I'm being kind of risky here. They have an arty. Anytime they have an arty, just be ready to fall back anytime you fire and get detected, and just fall behind those rocks. You should be safe-ish. Like, I should have fallen back. I don't know why I didn't there. Exceedingly lucky on my behalf that the arty didn't hit me for 1,000 or more. Oh, hey, I'm back with Steve again. Cool. I'm slow. Don't mind me. I love going in this position because you can catch a lot of heavies and mediums off guard along the A line for those who are trying to make it up to that hill where my team is already. Holy shit. Where's the timer for this game? Okay, right in the middle. Not even 2 minutes in, and we're already that close to their spawn. Weird. Must be a team destruction. It's gotta be. But I'm gonna take this moment to go in the middle here, so if I can spot any of their tank destroyers popping up over there. And unfortunately, I don't think I do. So I take another moment to be like, okay, is there anybody over here? Anybody over there? Anybody up on that fucking hill? And lo and behold, that's who we were looking for, was that fucking Udez. And we don't know what he was thinking. Like, I got penned by something on that hill. Oh, it was a tank destroyer. Cool. Yeah, nice. It was the fucking waffle. I'm gonna get walloped again? No, I'm not. Wow. Wow. Very lucky I dropped down when I did. Otherwise, I would have gotten penned again by that waffle. Although, arguably, he was being kind of defensive, which is what you're supposed to be in that tank, because its turret is pennable by high explosive rounds, even in tier 8s. Even by light tanks. So, yeah. Good on him. Probably could have put another free shot into me. Actually, why didn't he? None of my team was over there. Huh. Weird. Oh well. No sense in thinking about it now. So, I'm wondering where the fuck I'm gonna go for more damage. This has not been a very productive game thus far. I got 1 pen, ooh, whoop-de-fucking-do, and a little bit of, well, around 2 pens worth, almost, of spotting damage. Obviously, I'm thinking to myself, I need to get more damage. I want to get a free pen out of this guy. Awesome, I'm far enough away, and because of muffled shot, they're not going to see me every time I fire, regardless of whether or not I'm in bushes or not. Another free pen of damage for me, I'll take it. Cool beans. And then they're... I don't know why they're going for Artie. I get it. Artie's a threat all the time. And then check this shit out. Wait for it. Oh, so predictable. Oh, good shit. Was very proud of that shot. Their Artie's dead. That lets me be more aggressive and less worried when I'm down in this dip. But also I'm kind of alone here because if I get yellowed from the front, I'm a little SOL. He takes a shot at me. The poor Valor misses me. And I deck him in the side, killing him. Awesome. And then this King Tiger just wants a piece of me. I really don't care about him hitting me with his little alpha gun. Even if it costs me a little HP, it's fine. I'm going to try and put another shot in. And oh my god, I do. Because this thing's gun is amazed hits, even though it fires very slowly. Only hoping that heavy to my right doesn't die in, like, what is it, F2, F3? And if he dies, then I'm kind of SOL. I'm actually not going to be aggressive here. I think I might actually fall back. Yep, I remember this game. Okay, this was like a day ago, but if you don't do the commentary for things right away, you tend to forget what happens a few days down the road. Or, in my case, 24 hours. Especially when it's this late. Pretty sure I should have aimed that shot better. I fucked that shot up. That should have been a very easy pen for me. I'm going to fall back. My fear came to tuition that Heavy Tank died, and now this guy is just kind of chilling. I don't trust him. I'm going to trust my platoon mate over that guy, so I'm going to head towards Happy Bunny, a.k.a. Steve. I'm just going to call him Steve from now on. I hate doing the whole two-name thing over and over again. But yeah, I trust my platoon mate over here much more than that tier 8 defender in a tier 10 game, so I'm going to go do that. Seems like the right play. Unfortunately, Steve is going to get hankered down and dicked over with a shitter on our team because he's in the 53 TP or whatever the fuck he's in, and he basically lets Steve take a walloping for him. He's not firing his gun, he's just sitting at the top of the hill doing sweet fuck all, waiting for the enemies to come up the hill and not being aggressive himself. It's pretty great. Steve's a good guy. He'll take damage for me. He doesn't really care about marks too much, except for British medium tanks, which he did 3-mark the Centurion Action X, so kudos to him, although that did happen a while ago. I'm kind of getting pissed off here because it's like these goddamn fucking rocks. I need to kill this guy. One less tank in the game is always good for me. And then, oh look, there's the UDES 16 out in the fucking open going after the defender. What's going to happen to him? Oh, that's right. Oh, you're going to get penned by me, and now you're going to try and run away? Yes? Maybe? 520 fucking meters view range? Jesus. Even more than that. Not view range, how far he was away from me. But yeah, my friend over here dies right after I finish off those two tanks. Very unfortunate. And then I see that they have a T-95 on their team. Now, what I do here is very crucial. I saw those tanks were coming up the hill. I'm going to give them time to, like, think, okay, there's no one over here, we can advance. So if I popped out immediately, I probably would not have had a chance to shoot at them because they would have still been hull down and just digging around in that corner. So now that that tank is taken care of, all I have to deal with is the T-95 and his other friend on that hill. I don't know what his friend is doing. I was maybe suspecting that he would go around to like C7 to flank around me because I don't see him, and I didn't see him with the defender. But nope, he's right here. I get a free pen. He luckily misses me there. I have better DPM than this guy by a long shot, and now he goes down. Just like his friend. So, that T-95 is full health. He's got really good concealment if he's using the right perks. If he doesn't, I think he's using the 5% damage reduction from shells near the end of the game here, because I'm rolling very, very low. I don't know if it was just RNG fucking me over, or if he has, because there's two sets of those damage reduction skills you can have on. You can put one on your crew, aka your commander, and then you can put one on your tank in one of the equipment slots. And if you put both of them on, you get a 10% damage reduction from all damage. And it's really not worth it, in my opinion, just to survive one more hit from your standard other tank. But I don't know. Maybe it is for certain tanks. Who knows? But pretty sure he has it on because I roll exceedingly low when I do end up clutching this game, which, spoiler alert, is exactly what's going to happen. I don't know where he is, though. Last time I saw him, he was down in that dip in, like, the 4 line where I was initially trying to spot heavy tanks and medium tanks out. That didn't work out too well, did it? It's fine. I still have the original 688 spotting damage that I had at the beginning of the game, so that's pretty comical. The rest of it's base damage. This isn't going to be a phenomenal base damage game, but I clutched the game. We won because of me, so I figured I'd upload it as well. Not the, what is it? Press my own buttons, but yeah, pretty proud of clutching games, as I think anybody else would be, when you're not an idiot, and you can pull it off. But, getting back to the matter at hand, I think I spot him here, no? Where is he? Yep, he's right in this area. He's got to have all those fucking camo perks, because there he is. He was in the foliage, trying to go to where I was, but he wasn't expecting me to go behind him, which was fantastic, because now I can get 2 free shots into him. Just gotta wait for him to turn, so I don't auto-ricochet off his side. That's kind of angled. And now, this is where it gets kind of dicey. I get a little overconfident here, in my opinion. One, he fucking disappears because he's behind foliage, or bushes, whatever you want to call it. And I'm like, why the fuck can't I spot him? Is he going to stay here? And no, he goes out of bushes. He fires and misses. He should have stopped and aimed that shot. I'm 90% sure he could have hit my hatch if he had just stopped. I take this opportunity because of my quicker reloading gun to track him. I would assume he had a repair kit. He didn't. And now I'm just going to work his bum, because I have heat rounds loaded, and I used all my AP rounds, so it's fine. But yeah, I'm hitting for like 300s, very low 300s, when my gun's alpha is 400, or 390, whatever it is. It's a 120mm, so I would imagine it's like 400 damage. But yeah, very weird. Very weird indeed. I don't know why that would help the T-95, especially when you're already a bullet, or an RD magnet, but it's fine. I'll just let him play how he wants to play. He had a decent game, not one that would increase his mark, but no worse than the other players on his team. That's not saying much, considering a lot of them didn't even get above 1,000 damage, but it's fine. I'll take free damage when I can get it. This game was hectic as all hell. I kind of leave Steve to die, but we'll get to that. And actually, no, I take that back. I don't leave him to die. He charges forward, and you'll see it on the map near the end of the game. But this one is amazing at the end because you can see, just listen, you can see the RNG ticking in the game. I swear to God it happens. I aim at the E4. It's not the clutching shot. Well, it is a clutching shot. It's pretty great. But he bounces off me. The frame freezes for a split second, and then I have control over my tank again, and then the shell that I fired in the same moment he fired hits him and kills him. All in the matter of a millisecond, or half a second, I guess. Whatever. It's amazing. I don't get damage there. Kind of disappointed my shot didn't go where I was aiming it, if I was even shooting at a tank there. Just kind of hoping for damage when I auto-locked on whatever spotted me, but hey, that's just, you know, the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. I like to play here because nobody went on the hill, so I'm not going to be the fucking only one to go up there. And when they do make it up the hill, I can turn around behind me and get a few quick little shots into them. Of course, the bad part about that is they can also very easily put shots into me, and when that happens, when I am in this position, I am sure to be hyper vigilant of that hill at all times, because chances are when they start going up there, they're going to get spotted by people going down the 2 or 3 line, and that's when I want to start to run. I make a careless mistake here in this game, and I'll explain it when I get to it. So I don't know what was the point of me bringing it up just now, but I love this tank. Its mobility is great. Its maneuverability is great. Okay, there's a tank up there now. I'm gonna try and side scrape, and this shit is not gonna work out because oh, you hit my tracks. Oh no, they bounced off. That's what I wanted to happen every single time I popped out here, and he track penned me. I didn't think that was possible, the angle I was at, but he must be hitting my chassis through, well, yeah, he must be hitting the tracks and then hitting my ass end through the tracks. I don't know. It's a very weird fucking angle. Maybe he's just shooting my roof and somehow that did some weird voodoo magic on my tank and tracked me at the same time. I don't know how he was track panning me there. Very strange. But I realized that was happening, and I just kind of fucked off and started focusing this guy because he was out in the open. I don't know what he's doing. Steve is... Oh, okay. We're not going to talk about Steve right now. I need to finish off this Chrysler because he's going to be a problem if I let him get killed, or let my allied tank get killed, and I'm going to make sure to just kind of heave my tank in here. This would not work if there was any enemy tanks on the G line sniping, but because there's not, this works flawlessly. I don't know why the Chrysler isn't shooting me there, because he could very easily have penned my side, but probably should have reverse side scraped against him. But I didn't, and it worked out because I got lucky, and sometimes that's all you need to progress in games. Not saying that I'm not good, but sometimes luck helps everyone. Doesn't matter how good you are. King Tiger. I'm not proud of what I do with this guy. I think the hill can also still shoot you at, like, I want to say A5, A6. So I need to keep a lookout for that. He goes over there, tries to deal with my friendly tank there. The Vanguard just fucks right off. Yeah, you go right ahead. I let the King Tiger get a fucking pen into me. Or does he just track me? I think he only tracked me there. Huh. I'll take it. I track pen him again. And then I'm like, I really don't want him to pen me again, so I'm going to try and bait him to shoot at my upper plate. And he does. And somehow that doesn't track me in place for my left track, just damages it, probably due to the low caliber of his gun and the fact that he's a tier 8 firing at a tier 10. So that was cool. Pretty sure that shouldn't happen. A heavy tank shooting at a medium tank and not tracking it on the first shot. That doesn't make sense. He's got a 105mm on, so I don't know why that wouldn't track a medium tank. But it's fine. And then I get spotted here because my tracks can be seen and my turret is not out of cover, so I do not spot the other guy. All I needed to know if there was somebody there, and there was. So I immediately make the right decision to fall back, and as I fall back behind this rock, I spot him again, and then I make the stupid mistake of not looking where I'm going. And I stall myself a little bit, but luckily he took a little bit a little bit of time to engage me. And a few seconds ago, if you want to rewind it, you'll see Steve run down to like H4, and he gets absolutely dicked on by the waffle, just completely clipped out. I'm sure he was just going for more damage, but that sucks for him, and it really does. So this is, again, going to be a victory. I try to get a free shot on the waffle, when instead I have to focus on this fucking Lorraine 40T. I'm getting shot in my ass, but the guy missed, so I figured I'd put a finishing shot into the Lorraine 40T. This guy comes out, he pops me in the side, that's fine. I'm not playing this very smart. I need to pop... What's going on? He pops out again. Amazing that I don't get penned there. And then I get penned there. That probably would have been the... Well, yes, it would have been the end of me had he... the guy that I just killed penned me. And then I have just enough time to reload. This Chimera, I don't know what the fuck he was doing, but he let me pen him with heat, so that's cool. Because heat can pen up to angles of 90 degrees or more. Check out this fucking shot. Not on the waffle. That's nothing impressive. But okay, here's the E4. The Batchat AP is... That's the... right? Oh, regular Batchat? Regular Batchat's gonna die by the E4 shot. Bam. E4's got a nice long reload. I'm also afraid of getting RD'd, but now that I know where the RD is, I feel safe. So I'm gonna, like, bait a shot. You see the fucking frame fucking lag there? I said fuck like twice there, but it's fine. I shot... The frame rate was like, yeah, and then his shot bounced off of me, and then my shot flew into him and killed him. I don't know how that happened, or why that happened, but that was either highly coincidental timing, and that was going to happen regardless. What the fuck do I run into there? That little metal pole? So dumb. Hit detection is dumb. But, yeah, very lucky that I managed to clutch this. This was absolutely luck. I'm pretty sure that E4 shot should have killed me. But it's fine. And then I what is it? Not outmaneuver. I outskill the fuck out of him? No. I had a much higher reaction time than that already did. If he would have pulled the trigger, I probably would have died. But because I was faster on the trigger finger, he got fucked over. And this was before the weekend Tier 10 bonus silver event was going on, so I didn't make nearly as much as I did the previous games. But that's fine. I got a Radley Walters medal, I got yet another Ace Tanker badge, and this tank you only need 3,400 damage per game on average to 3 mark. Which is hilarious compared to the other American medium Tier 10 tanks, because they need at least 4,400 damage to 3 mark per game on average. So funny. Very funny. And I can only chalk it up to a lot of new players playing it and being terrible, as well as the lack of the lack of... What the fuck is it? DPM. There we go. But yeah, it's got exactly 1 pen less DPM than the T95 E6 base. Very funny. Very funny. And then this game, I believe it is the last one. It should be the last one. Is it? I don't know. I can't check that right now. But this game is one of the ones where if my team was not behind me, I would have gotten YOLO'd and died. It's almost what happens anyway, but this is one of those games where the fucking stars align and teamwork becomes a thing again, and the team actually shoots at what you spot. When they come to YOLO you, they get fucking dicked on. When they try to cross to come get you, I guess that's just another form of YOLOing, they die. I don't know why that one doesn't pen, probably because he was turning his chassis the right way when I shot. Just in time. It's fine. It's fine. So, I'm pretty much the only one going over there. I see the other medium is being smart and going up on that ridge to get some gun depression down on some enemies. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm really hoping Artie doesn't fucking dick down on me, which explains my erratic movement. I'm like, oh, should I just go to H5? Should I just fucking wait for them to come across the hill? Should I just stay over here and let enemies come to me and maybe my team will take care of them? I never trust the team. What I do here is extremely risky, and I would not recommend anyone do it. I don't know how I'm getting spotted. I thought I was in bushes there, and of course the Artie's looking directly at me. That's awesome. Thank God they weren't platooned, or just focusing on me regardless, because that could have been very bad very quickly. And I actually think I get to finish one of the Arties off by the end of the game, so that's just karma. Yay! But, yeah, I'm using all my gun depression here. I haven't mentioned it. Like, I'm getting so fucking unlucky with these shots. It's unbelievable. I shoot at all the right places, except for, like, one shot on the 705A that comes up eventually. Fuck you, light tank. And I just keep bouncing off. And as soon as I load the heat, I start making things happen. So, yeah, again, I'm a very huge advocate for using premium ammo when things are not going your way. I'm like, okay, I can't get a shot on him. That's really fucking weird. Oh, look, there's a guy. I finally get a fucking pen in. Yay! That's my third pen? Second pen? I don't know. But, yeah. Oh, that must have been my third pen, because one of them was a kill shot on that fucking light tank. But, yeah, I'm just taking my time, getting shots like I can, or when I can, as they're approaching me. I know this tank is super easy to pen, so I'm trying to be quick and go back into cover when I can. I don't know, like, where the fuck did that shot go? That should have been right into the fucking lower plate. I keep swearing, I'm sorry. That should have been right into the lower plate. And as soon as I load heat, wait for it. I get penned. Cool. Awesome. Thanks, game. And, arguably, I'm not really playing or using my armor to the best of my abilities. Very, a tear-jerking moment. I'm like, oh god, please don't fucking kill me. Don't YOLO me. Please just die. Thank you. And then this guy pops up, and then he becomes a one-hit. I get some spotting damage, and boom. Oh no. I kill the other medium tank that was a one-hit, and now that medium takes a fucking one-hit. I'm just stealing kills. That's what I'm doing here. I'm stealing kills. Absolutely. 100% is what's happening. And then the 705A, I want him dead, but I know people are going to be looking at me to the left, and I just want to get some more damage on him, so I put a free shot of heat into him, and I'm going to try and put a shot into this IS-7. The game input was kind of shit there, and I miss that it was 100% the game. I track him, and I think I penned him there. Did I pen him? Nope, just critical hit damage. Cool beans. Couldn't pen him with heat, could I? No, 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 no. So, he shot at me and penned my fucking hatch. I keep swearing, I'm sorry. It's just how I talk. When I get excited. Probably sounds trashy, but regardless, it's, yeah. It's me. It's the Object 268 version 5. I'm not going to let get away without getting shot in the ass end, so I put another shot into him. Looks like his fuel tank is damaged? I don't know what that was on the bottom right of his screen. What is that? Oh, his optics. Okay. That makes sense. And then the IS-7 still has a hard-on for me. I pen him here. Check this shit out. You ready? This is what happens when you over-angle the IS-7. Right in the upper plate. Ready? And bam. Shazam! Get penned, son. And then Artie hits me, and I narrowly survive. By the skin of my teeth, I say. And then I could put a free shot into the Borsig, but I'm like, had to reload an HE shell. Or maybe I was reloading the HE shell while I was talking about that. Either way, I love high explosiving, lightly armored targets. It's the best when you can hit, instead of 400s, you can hit 500s with your medium tank. It's hilarious. Especially with Hesh rounds. Like, check this shit out. 4 something. Higher than I would have hit on average. Or before that. Before I loaded the heat. And then, oh look, here's an Artie. How's it going, buddy? Remember when you fucking shot me 12 times? Yeah. No. No, you don't, because you're fucking dead. In all honesty, you probably only shot me like 3 or 4 times. But I hate Artie. And I'm glad he died by my hand. And that is a 7,000... the fuck is it? 7,100 damage combined game. Not a bad game. Not a great game, but, you know, a good one. Uh, Thank you guys for watching. If you watched till the end, I thank you, and I'll catch you next time.